You think I've got a...
Hey, Dia!
Right on time. Well,
Paimon's been wondering.
we've known each other for
Oh, Paimon knows.
Yep, I guess you... Us mercs on the other...
Well, Paimon thinks.
Really?
Oh, Sino's here.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh,
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I?
Oh, there's no...
Perhaps I need to work. Still, it's perfect.
Yeah, please.
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community. And you come here.
Mercy!
You've made your bed.
We may all be desert. The people of Aru Village. A war would only cause.
We understand. I'll tell you everything.
I'm listening.
You must some mystery. They're called Village Keepers. Slip up.
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
Huh?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling the He got us to Lord. You gotta believe me, please.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
You have to believe me.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu.
Smooth.
Okay.
If my suspicion... Some time ago, it strikes me now.
Which means it's... They were the one...
Not the academia again.
Just as I... But what could they want?
People are nothing but... Regardless.
You're right.
Time to go.
Yes.
You got it.
All right.
Let's meet back here. Let's get some food in us. Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see,
You were gone for ages. Hey, what's with...
you never think.
Paimon's so mad. Paimon's gonna give you an ugly... there's just nothing super...
Well, anyway,
Yep. Enough with the silence.
no. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
All Hatham. You haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru Village.
Yeah, you're a...
While you were investigating.
Really?
To be honest, not to mention that.
Huh? Right?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone.
What is that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word?
You mean some of...
Hiding the truth does not... Remember what Candace said. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. Glad you're following along. Among those you have the reason be...
Those eyes.
Don't change.
It's quite obvious that
Right.
she corrected herself.
I think it's been a few...
Remember?
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that
Then why would...
by getting involved with an outside...
I'll pass on. You said that she is afraid.
We're on it.
Quit following me. Miss Shawnee,
Mr. Alhig...
Huh?
go ahead and talk to her. Go on.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you hi, Traveler. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very before. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get...
Yeah, we keep... But even so, we have friends and...
I want to... My apologies for posing my questions like...
Oh, Hatham told us...
The fact is that I'm... only one side of my... Some believe in the
Speaking of which,
Yeah. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people, and then it happened.
You can tell them.
All right. I actually have... Perhaps. It used to be louder.
I confirmed this with the guards, but because we're in the middle of a...
There's really nothing...
I think they used to use it for treating Ella.
yeah, let's go...
louder.
Gears of the storm!
Squall and fury.
You even want this? Too slow. The wind rises.
Sounds good to me.
Stabilize!
Take it and have fun.
Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape, and there's sand everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Monsters, watch out!
Wretched vermin! Behold!
Let's light it up!
Solidify!
Everybody stand back!
Order guide you!
Have fun with this gift!
Squall and fury!
They were easier to, He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one. Let's go in and...
Hey,
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
and just like that, what are you reading? Let Paimon see!
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So,
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya! How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, Paimon! And anyway, so Paimon's... Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below.
But there's no...
Something is off about the interior here. As I thought.
Whoa. It's like they tucked another hub. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around.
Too slow.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Huh?
The wind rises. Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Cry louder! Behold!
Solidify!
I'll uproot you! One with the forest!
This is order. Gather!
Everybody stand back!
The wind rises. Can't see? Behold! Upon the gale.
Look! There's someone who... Good idea. Let's approach...
Wait. You're...
He can't speak. speak, and his eyes are also...
Didn't expect to see him.
You know
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academy.
he's a scholar too?
No. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone leaving that question aside for the moment. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with...
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms are identical.
Huh?
Allow me to jog your memory. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now that you...
Correct. The academia is behind. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, these rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, as well as being able to life for the desert dweller. Many would give, even if complications arise. The notion of an academia.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, but there's...
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were... An exile is still patent. If you can't find someone,
Resource?
one possibility is...
Extracted?
With the technology of perhaps the process...
So, the human brain...
I'm the academia scrum. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, or perhaps his curiosity...
Paimon's a little...
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. However, the academia is going... I've spent quite some...
You mean, you're not...
All scholars seek to extracting information.
Sounds like you're really a...
Of course. Whether it be academics or this matter
Wait!
Not to be callous, but no. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumer.
Probably not.
You can say that. The divine knowledge capsule is something
Paimon's been wanting to say...
Though I must say, uniqueness is also an asset.
Wow, that's a...
I'm just a more likable He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our next step.
We're back!
You must be tired.
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather.
So, at one point in time,
Yep, pretty much.
their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant and knowledge has been in circulation for a while yet.
We may have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing.
Huh? Are our
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies Sino. You're the.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next.
It is simply a logical.
So what you're saying? Interesting.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you... As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Simply put, if you want to raise a vicious...
The academia?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have every so often comes on Yagar. I remember seeing a thick note.
You're saying that the academia and... But what's the point in doing that?
The Akasha is capable of The Akasha's algorithms are...
It predicted my...
The academia has been
So that's how it is. Tenacity of will and Sino. Don't take it to heart.
They escaped because of...
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to...
Whoa.
There is always an opportunity.
Oh, so that's how... If the academia is trying... Yep, that's right.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him! Please, wait! I want to go too! I want to find Grandpa...
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's go! Paimon feels like...
Squall and Fury.
So, where do we go from here?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand. Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
Solidify!
Let's light it up!
Behold! Upon the gale. Take it and have fun. Squall and Fury. The wind rises. Quit following me. You even want this? Behold! The wind rises.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay. So,
These are likely fragments of an academia-developed device. Looks like there were more than one village. Let's split up and search the area.
is this what we're searching?
This is definitely a device
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked.
Wait, what? Grandpa, I hope you're okay. Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any sign.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring. But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too? Ugh, of course it is!
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of
You're one of us. We would never lie.
scholars. You don't know as much as I do.
Dia? Why would you? Dia! Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? What?
This complicated.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great dear. You'd be better off as.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Rama.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret.
It's not too late yet. The village keep mad.
You don't understand, my dear lady.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia, even if they end up disbanding.
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. With these scholars in our custody.
Ridiculous. Think about, if you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're all.
They look more like pawns of the academia. Filthy traitors.
It's impossible to communicate. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So,
Precisely.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the... I'm not trying to persuade...
you were the scribe.
Not all desert dwellers
You academia scum. Every last one of you.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the fall.
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my... Come on, Raman, don't be a...
And what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs.
You're not wrong, but this...
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go...
That's not for you.
Do it!
Dia! Run!
Stop!
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is... You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friend.
Phew. I was really counting on...
Dia! That was crazy! Have you...
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me. Even if we got rid of one bunch of
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa.
Whatever it takes? You just might be...
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get moving.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here.
I'll watch from a safe distance.
Okay,
Dia, wait.
what's the matter?
I heard that you were...
Squall and Fury. Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me. Take it and have fun. Too slow.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon over...
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. You brought fewer people than.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! Why is there a...
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his...
It's a one-for-one exchange. And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the...
You stay right there!
Playmate! What do you think you're doing?
Grandpa!
Don't you see this blade here?
You coward. Why are your hands shaking?
Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Paimon's did...
This day's going just...
The sand dune. I saw an energy field. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said. The dendro archon.
Grandpa? Grandpa?
Hey, look around.
Did there used to be a...
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, the symbols on the gate belong. It could have been an underground palace.
Oh, a miracle. Praise, King!
What's he doing here?
They must have fallen down here. Most of them seem in really bad...
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the...
As it happens,
What are you doing?
don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power, but two major deities are vying to showcase their power.
Paimon thought you weren't in.
Indeed. New discoveries are always...
Raman, what are you gonna do about...
I'll just let them lay here.
It's been a while since I've limbered up.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Rama,
Huh? Are you mocking me?
interpret it however you want. But
Whatever you say.
there's nothing to be angry.
It does seem kind of...
Quit following me. Too slow.
Gather!
Gears of the storm.
Going in!
I will have order. Wretched vermin! Too slow.
Let's light it up!
The wind rises. Quit following me. Too slow.
Nothing to fear.
Adventure time! Everybody stand back!
Truth repeats its course.
Squall and fury.
Cry louder!
Behold! The wind rises. Behold!
Stabilize!
I'm going in!
This is order. Squall and Fury. Ha! Gather! Behold!
Relax.
Now that's a sight to see. King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Wait, what's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among...
These are...
They left something behind.
What does it say?
Here lies our... His wisdom is a...
You can read, ain't you?
Of course.
He's not...
There's still something, the scent of love.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden mess. Excellent. There's a device from...
Isn't sharing...
Yes. You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, our King of the Desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But...
Was that the form?
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no... You've just witnessed his
I've never heard about the surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. King Deshret's death. The all but total annihilation of... We saw her as nothing more than a traitor. Who stabbed us in the back.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is...
Raman, give it a rest.
My Eremites and I.
Hey, how you doing?
I should probably go. Can't just...
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. But please, give me some time.
It's not gonna be...
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with.
When would be a good time for...
Tomorrow. I'll return every last one.
You seem to finally understand.
Yes. The gods...
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Raman's no fool. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret.
The outcome...
We should get going too. Let's head back. Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Hey, how did we
The wind rises.
Raman,
Everything's been arranged.
I guess all I can...
Don't mention it. But
Where are the...
I'll bring you to the...
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the...
There's no need to yell.
We've been all over the dead...
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no.
Whoa. The moment they said...
You should have known.
Wait, we were just...
No, not Sino.
I could do...
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
So, your superiors have kept you...
They,
Don't play. They extract divine...
Well, you better step...
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. It may seem as if the withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like,
Continue.
and then, the doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those, he asked them.
This is what the air.
First, the Academia spent a long... After that, with the doctor's help, and the Akasha next...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the...
Call it an educated guess? The Academia... Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Sure, if it's knowledge, no mortal can...
You must have noticed by now. It is as if they are cursed with a desire. Some organisms. This is.
Then what does Lesser... Is she not a true...
From the beginning, when the Academia first, they found that at the... Not to mention, slowly but surely...
So...
All right, let's try. Raman, give me a few minutes.
Sure.
The village keepers you found.
Yeah? Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there...
Or I could...
Oh, private...
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still.
Even though we lived through all of this first...
What a whirlwind of a story.
It seems like there'll be more.
Still, now's a good...
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed.
So,
Crush the sages and rescue...
Well,
the next time we gather here...
Yep, it'll... Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Please. Wait a moment. Before attending the meeting,
What do you need?
promise me that you.
What do you think?
Okay.
Everyone's here so early! But
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been?
Are you ready?
Very well.
are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit,
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to. Come on, don't give me that.
That's what I wanted. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy.
Paimon's.
To be honest, I feel. Your deeds speak for them.
Candace,
I'm very glad I've said the same. Only when you're safe can the plan be. You're welcome. Good luck.
Squall and Fury!
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbye?
Yeah! Also,
Yes, she did. Our plan is not I hope this is clear to you.
huh? Shouldn't
Didn't we already do that?
you can never have enough words?
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's We all have our jobs to do after all. Of course. But the advantage of not- Just think about that mercenary who lost his-
Well, being
I'm not like the rest of-
this guy.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? Wait. Come on.
Oh!
Forbidden knowledge has the power to- I think. But the Academia- Come to think of it. The Withering. Elazar.
But, at least, wait a second.
Ah.
But if that's the case,
Wait. Why do you-
you mean it's related to the.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check
Where are we going?
to an Aramite base.
The wind rises.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they?
I gave them some...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge?
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared.
Anyway, we're not going to... As I mentioned during the meeting, the Traveler. I want you to record some... Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Now, please get ready.
You want us to record our conviction in...
Yes.
Paimon is...
I understand. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it's...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated out everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording.
But what was the point...
And that's perfectly fine.
Huh?
Have you forgotten? You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, imagine if you've been used after all that. A slave to orders. And that's why rules are... In addition, you could say that those kind...
Things you're interested in, or...
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work on...
Small project?
We're going to tinker with the...
Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Squall and Fury!
I thought we agreed on a...
The plan is too radical and carries...
But it's still the best plan
I did. And that's how I...
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time.
We agreed to work out a plan. Had I known all Haith...
Look, you already know that we're...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate...
Seems you really do.
Traveler, Paimon, Ramon's plan is to have me work with the caravan...
Wait! How can we...
We can't get through that wall. My plan will clear it.
That also sounds...
Doesn't Alhaitham know how...
Of course he does. He also said that with the help of Sino and the I never blindly trust any...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. To make the whole thing more I'm okay with the death.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say...
I've always treated my...
Now you're making this hard.
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the
Sino, on behalf... We have no fear of casualties. Because...
Well, but remember, you need to follow the plan and not do... Since you and I both...
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation.
Of course. But who exactly are you?
They're a squad of air mites.
As many as Ain al-Ahmar.
Then I suggest that you
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe... Aren't you even a little... Even if that guard does...
We discussed this from...
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation no matter how you look at it.
A reasonable
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction
The Akasha is still in operation. So I must... Actually... Considering the power of the Akasha...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those, but things like that never...
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key, haven't you ever thought of...
Because the Akasha controls...
The Academia firm, by sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can... However, at the risk of some... Emotions are part of our behavior. Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, our thoughts and logic, the Akasha lacks data. So, in my opinion...
Makes sense.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped by the past. Next time...
Will do.
Just remember to stay...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be...
Beep! Construct!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as...
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course...
There's no need for flattery. Take your most elite platoon and...
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map.
In 2 days, Any questions about...
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute... Get ready.
Behold! Quit following me.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the...
I'm glad to hear your sense. They are our own...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What are you judging from those shiny...
Rahman. The Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit...
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's giving me that. Brothers!
Let's light it up!
Stabilize!
Teamwork is true!
Unsightly insects! The wind rises.
Gather!
Let's light it up!
Upon the gale.
It's over.
Ah! We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel...
Ah, you pitiful... King Deshret will curse...
Silence!
Oh,
Restraint.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went
Yes.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave
Once we're done here, I'll return to...
Yeah, you're the
Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it really...
I have a very close... If we need help, get ready for the next phase.
Behold! Upon the gale. Squall and Fury.
Dia! We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come. In the time it took you to get here, I already...
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep...
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like... All joking aside, Our responsibility is dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible.
Yeah, we should...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainar. If all hate them in Sino, so we'll find the sages have placed spies every... That's certainly true. How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be looking good. There are many kinds of smiles. Let's go.
The wind rises.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really...
All right. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by an... Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor, huh?
He's that strange look...
Yes, I know him. Actually...
He left all...
Yeah, he came...
Can I ask what it was... Sorry to... For now?
Sino, you... I see. Okay.
Sino's name really does work.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you don't need to tell me anything. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away.
Hypatia? Why would he want...
And what do you mean by take...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Indeed. Although I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask.
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking...
Since you asked, I'll be...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the point of even questioning my
Well, you're the only one who's ever...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I will personally...
Hypatia was born in Sumeru. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person, your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the... It's not so much that he's I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances... Luckily, there is still... It's just as the act... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
He asked a question. He never came off as malicious. but an utter lack of...
I can barely believe it.
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry, we can't.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. Recently, my master wrote...
Hasn't he already asked?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went! How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Relax. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
Too slow.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a...
Squall and Fury! Quit following me.
Everybody stand back!
Behold! Gah!
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found...
Shh! Don't drop. The port is crawling.
Let's keep going and see what...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place'll do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say...
Wait, And where are all the soldiers we...
They were all here just a few...
So this was a trap. Wait.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something.
Oh no! Are you...
Let's go!
Pardees Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made our...
But you've been in Sumeru.
Even the Grand Sage, I've done my duty to...
It would seem that You can keep trying to...
With all due respect...
Well, you only have... I may be staying. It is still my duty to protect...
Then it seems our...
No one will lay a hand on you,
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
Know your place. Order guide you. Gather. Roast and fry.
Adventure time.
Behold. You need to hurry up.
Too slow.
Stabilize. Squall Fury. There's no use resisting. Give us Hypatia.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Shouldn't get careless.
Cry louder.
Stabilize. Behold.
orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
End this quickly!
So soon!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak.
Got it! Hypatia's... Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to—
Who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed you. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some— Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into— Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that humanity's worship of God— Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear— This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know, it'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become— You're doubting me again? No matter. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first— How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at— The doctor has never known his place. Even now, you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never...
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a... where is the storm? That means anyone outside is in danger!
Too slow.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've
Struck by...
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? My wound aside...
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there. Hup. The wind rises. Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.